Alright, hello everybody. I'm jumping on in and gonna do some Guilds of Ravnica Seal. They've got a little under 2 hours here, so I'm not really gonna have time for more than one of these, but that should be time enough for one. When we did the pair of them on Wednesday, they were about an hour and a half, so they should fit in just fine here. But yeah, this weekend is Guilds of Ravnica pre-release weekend. So Magic Online, or sorry, Magic Arena has it. Magic Online also has it. If I want to go draft right now, I could go do that.
Hello.
Hello. Glad to have you along for the ride, Kabanaw.
Yeah. I'll be here.
So yeah.
Should I pop up your stream, or can you share?
Not in the hangout. I can't.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
And I'll
yeah.
just watch the stream.
All right. So let's jump on in and see what sort of pool we've got to work with.
Okay.
All right. Oh, thank you for the sub, Strange. So we can see our rares first. Nothing super huge here.
Not really. Nothing to push us in the direction from here. Beast Whisperer can be real strong.
Yeah, Beast Whisperer's fine.
I'm very interested in trying Experimental Frenzy.
Yeah. I don't know on that one. I guess we'll see. And then I know Swiftblade Vindicator for in the colors is huge.
Yes. If you have enough mentor to like get it reliably. Yep. So yeah, I'm thinking red, white, blue maybe is the direction to go.
Yeah, alright, so alright, just blow, Skyline Scout. We got a Conclave Tribunal in white, that's good.
Yep, okay, that's a very strong argument for being in white. Two of the patrols. 2
patrols is just great. That's one of my favorite mentors. Mm-hmm. And that's our white. There's nothing about 4 in there.
Okay.
Mission briefing, which is fine.
Yep.
Nightville Sprite's quite good.
Yes.
Pretty
good mentor target.
Yeah. Capture Sphere, Watcher of the Mist. I do like Guild Summit if you're in some sort of pile of colors thing.
Yep.
Quasi-duplicate can be pretty good. Oh, alright.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it is, you get to clone 2 of your,
Yeah, your best creature twice,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, but it has to be your creature, which is the downside.
Yeah.
So.
Vicious Rumors, two Burglar Rats.
Yeah.
Not a lot in black that actually draws
Price of Fame.
That one's fine. That's a 4-mana murder.
It's 4-mana murder. If it's a legendary, it's, Doomblade, so...
Yeah, sorry, it's 4-mana murder with Surveil, too.
Right, yeah.
What, yeah, so...
That's the other important bit, is you always get to, like, the top 2 after doing that, so...
God. And again, alright, Banneret. This one's actually, pretty good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like being able to pump up free combat to just get it handed off, and then you're talking with a 3-1, and it's like, can I block that?
Yeah. Also had opponents use Torch Courier to good effect.
Mm-hmm.
Fire
one drop.
Fire Urchin is not Kiln Fiend.
No.
Locksmith's okay because there are a number of walls in this format.
Yep.
Barging Sergeant can be fine. Then we got a lot of just sort of generic.
Totally. Ornery Goblin is also a pretty good piker.
Yeah, Carpulsion Werewolf / I forget what this was called in Innistrad. I think it was like Forge.
I'm looking it up.
It was like a Forge Beast or something like that.
Ashmouth Hound.
Ashmouth Hound, okay. Portcullis Vine.
Okay, if we wanted to be the Defender plan, that would be it, but I don't think we have anything else with Defender so far, so...
Right.
Beast Whisperer, which is a big one, but I'm not seeing much else here in green.
Prey Upon, Iron
Prey Upon's good, yeah.
Recluse, one of the few anti-flying cards.
Do we have any removal in red? Because I've seen removal in every other one of our colors except red.
Nothing in red.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Now, let's check our double-colored. All right.
Yep, and this is really when we decides the direction of the deck is like where are these all sitting?
Yeah. All right. House Guild Mage, Notion Rain, Whisper Agent,
Okay.
Electromancer, Crackle Drake. Everything's just fine.
Ooh. Yeah, sure.
Epithet Sizzle.
Mm-hmm.
The Lurcher's alright. We know that we knew the Vindicator was hanging out.
Yep.
Hammer Dropper.
Our jumper's also pretty good.
And the Swath Cutter.
The problem is the Hammer Dropper gets blocked real easily, and it's very hard to mentor on him. Swath Cutter Giant is a beating.
Yeah, I had this card played on the other side of the table, and it was always pretty scary.
Mm-hmm.
There's enough X1s for this to matter.
Yeah, it ruins their day.
Conclave Guild Mage, 3 Peacemakers. Ha. And 4?
Man.
I'm sorry, is that 4 Rosemane Centaurs?
Oh my god. Okay, so that's where all of our multicolor is.
Yeah, that's where
Selesnya,
everything is.
So, oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, how many Rosemane Centaurs would you want to play in a deck?
God, that's a tough one. Some? Like,
I'd probably go with 2.
2 or 3?
2 or 3? Yeah, 2 or 3 sounds good, but probably not 4.
No fixing in Boros or Selesnya.
Oh boy.
Wow,
Oh, that's rough.
that's terrifying.
Jeez. What colorless fixing do we got?
None.
Oh god.
We have no fixing at all.
No fixing. Crap.
So 3 colors out the window.
Yeah, entirely.
Unless I'm doing Golgari plus.
Okay, just so I think that our 2 strongest combinations right now, looking at what we got, are Selesnya and Boros.
Yeah.
So do you want to just try putting one of those together and seeing what we got, and then going from there?
Sure.
I would say let's put white in first, because we know white is a part of that, right?
Yeah. Righteous Blows, Skyline Scout, 10th Thirst of Guard, Conclave Tribunal, the Unicorn Parahellion.
Yeah, white is by far our best color,
and like
for sure.
Candlelight Vigil is actually fine if we're playing that double striker.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, totally. Oh man, just like turn 2, get that down, like maybe get a mentor on it, then it's like, hey, actually it's double striking. So the question is red or green?
God, I hate our green. Like, look at how awful this is.
Yeah, we have so much good.
Look at the defenders.
Like, well, we have the Urban Utopia in green, so if we wanted to splash a red thing, yeah, we have that 1 card. That's not real.
Because like we have a Siege Worm. I guess like if I want to go heavy on the Convoke, I can play these Portcullis Vines and like Iron Shell Beetle, and then hope that convoking in a Siege Worm and the 4 Rosemane Centaurs is worth enough.
Yeah. So if you put in all of your like Selesnya right now, what does that bring you up to? Well, actually, so actually, we'd want to put in the Siege Worm and the Beast Whisperer at least.
Yeah.
First.
And like some of these are playable. These are just very generic creatures.
Right. But I would stick them in after we look at our green white, because that's I think where things are.
Conclave Guild Mage for sure. I also like the Wood Shaper a lot.
Yep.
Don't know how I feel about Joint Shields. This thing's so goddamn expensive.
Yeah, and it doesn't give any power boost. It's just you know, my team's awake.
I
don't think we need the Silent Dart.
What's that?
We don't need the Silent Dart. Like, we're not that hard for fixing, or for damage, for removal. Like, we got plenty of stuff.
2 Righteous Blows, Prey Upon,
and Conclave Tribunal.
Conclave Tribunal, and that's all of it.
Yeah, so that's 4 pieces, one hard.
To me, that's like 3 pieces short of like where I want to be.
Fair enough.
Mostly because we're in green white, and I'd like you to count the number of combat tricks in our deck.
That's
it's
0.
It's 0.
Yeah.
We have unless you count Righteous Blow.
Which that's.
Yeah.
If you swap over to red, what do we have like in red for combat tricks?
Also nothing.
Okay. Then Boros also starts looking way worse.
Yeah, Boros literally is just on the back of like Vindicator being okay.
Yeah, so I think we need to go Selesnya for this one. just because like it's what we have basically.
Is there anything in black worth splashing off our 4 Golgari
We
guild gates?
do, yeah, we have a lot of Golgari guild gates.
Price of Fame
Price
is...
of Fame, absolutely, yeah, that's the thing that sticks out.
Yeah, everything else is minor, but Price of
Do we have any
Fame...
Golgari multicolor cards that might be worth playing?
I think our only Golgari multicolor card is this Lurcher, which is...
Not really what we're looking for.
Not worth the splash.
Yeah, because we want our stuff to stay on the field and not like trade off.
Yeah.
So. Man, that's so many guild. I mean, can we just like play those guild gates so we can play the that sword?
Maybe. Like a lot of my forests are just going to be Golgari guild gates and then play this blade.
Depending on how heavy are we on hitting our one?
Portcullis Vine, I suppose, but
Yeah, so it's whatever. So if we're like we have to play gate turn 1 to be on curve, like that's fine. We're not really that hurt by it, so yeah.
Rampaging Monument, we only have 3 for... Yeah, we don't have multicolored cards for the Monument. It's worth playing Peacemakers, like... I think of this a lot more as a constructed card than a draft card, because, like, the body's good, but I don't want to just hand... I'd rather be playing, literally,
I guess the important thing is that, like, how much is our deck trying to, like, how much does our deck win by just, like, beating them for huge numbers in the end?
Probably. That's got to be our only, like, real...
Right. It's because, like, it's like, okay, do we want to get in early and, like, beat our opponent down? In which case, no, we don't want to play that because, like, you know, we want to get our opponent to 0 as fast as possible. But if it's sort of like, honestly, it doesn't matter if they have 4 more life because my final turn I'm swinging in for 20 damage, like...
Nessian Cursor has been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, is it worth playing? I flying defense in this set is actually something that's really hard to come by.
It is.
It's these 2 cards, and then the Dragoon, and then 1 rare, and that's all that you really get as a flying defense.
So would you prefer a thing that could block, like, I guess, birds? There's like illusion birds that can get created that you can block with the Hitchclaw Recluse?
The thing with the Grappling Sundew would be that it would be, like, cyclable later.
Right, that's my thought, is that, like, we can sacrifice it in the later game to like...
Right.
Get something else back, so...
Would have considered Grixis. I don't think our, like, unplayable... Like we have a number of cards. Like, Vicious Rumors is not a card you play in this format. The rest of these are, like, okay, but not great.
Right, no, like, we need to play our white.
Yeah.
Our white is by far our best color.
Is Rampaging Monument Sunburst? No. Rampaging Monument comes into play with 3 counters and gets another every multicolored spell you cast.
How much does it cost?
4. It's a 4-mana 3/3 with Trample.
Yeah, I don't think we have enough multicolor cards.
We have 5 total.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
Like, I had players with, like, 11, and they're like, I don't know. It's like, no, I'd play this card, but, like...
Yeah.
Alright, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got... Our blue has, like, a half dozen playables, plus some of their multicolored cards that are strong.
Yeah, our blue's alright.
Yeah... Alright, I think I'm okay cutting the dart before you put in the Price of Fame.
Yes.
And we got one more cut to make.
We
have a lot of generic 2s. Also, this is a kind of overloaded slot. Okay, how much does this Mentoron do, by the way?
The patrol, mentors onto, I guess...
Nothing.
I guess like our
Iron.
Iron Shell Beetle, if it play well, okay. So the best possible situation I can think is that our Iron Bell Beetle like
Pumped
puts a
the...
+1/+1 counter onto the patrol, and the patrol can, or I guess, or like it attacks with blade instructor, so that becomes a 3/4, and then it can pump a lot of our deck.
Right, once it has... Like, Blade Instructor I like a lot because it's going to be able to pump a lot of things. This has
Right.
some problems.
Yeah. I mean, it's mostly just that it's like a
Right,
2/3
I'm
flyer.
fine playing it as a 2/3 flag vigilance.
Right.
I'm
It's
just
just
calling out that
will it? I think there will be situations where it mentors, but I don't think it's going to be like a constant.
like we need to give it the sword or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
And it holds that sword real well.
Yes. Final cut.
I want to say something in 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at as well.
My guess would be like, well, Inspiring Unicorns, every attack it pumps, right?
Yeah, it's every attack pump your team.
It's really good, but like, I mean, you have a lot of. Or is it the third centaur?
I kind of like these.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like these a lot because we're probably playing these on 3 or 4, right? Like,
Yeah, you're right.
like probably 4. And a 4-mana 4/4 vigilance seems like a good way to have early board control. And
Well, then our question is, what is our worst 4 in the pile? And my guess is either the Wood Shaper, because it's kind of filler, or the Inspiring Unicorn, or the second patrol.
Right. My problem with the unicorn is that it's so very likely that it dies on its first attack.
Yeah, that's
And, like,
true. And like,
it's
and
a
that means that our team gets pumped. Like, yeah, I can see cutting it.
I would like the card a lot better if we had literally any combat trick to back it up.
Yeah,
But we don't have any sort of giant growth effect. We don't have in any way. So
I would also like it better if we had like any sort of you know, like token generation.
yeah, all we have is Conclave Guild Mage, and that's there. It's slow.
It's very slow. It does exist, but it is very slow.
All right.
God, I think I had when I was playing some seals, I think my opponent just traded off their guild mage for like my random 2.
Sometimes that's something you have to do, but
Yeah, and they kept curving out, so I don't think they really needed to do it. But
well,
I was pretty happy to see them trade off their thing that generates value late game.
yeah. I have an incredibly low opinion of these guild mages compared to the other cards that have the name
totally.
guild mage.
They're still like engines late game, you know.
Sure.
Like being able to just say, "Cool, I drew a land. I guess I'll just make a 2/2 instead." You know, it's not like the most glamorous thing, but it will get you like more board presence reliably. It's just that, you know, you used to get like for 6 mana, you used to get a 3/3 centaur.
Yeah, or for 4 mana, you got the Sapperling on a creature that could also pump your team.
Yeah. Or for 6 mana, you got the centaur. Then the next turn, you got a centaur for 4 mana.
Yeah. All right.
So
let's roll with this. I am very underwhelmed by this one.
Yep. Same.
Like, goddamn, the looking at the fixing was the saddest point where it's like, all right, looks like Boros plus Celestia might have a real deck here. What do we... crunch. Like, not even any of the keystone, the lockets. I love the lockets, by the way. Those are really, really strong.
Yes. The first time I used it, I forgot that I drew 2 cards, and I drew 2, and I was like, oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, I had to remind at least 2 players at the pre-release yesterday, like, no, that's not a clue stone, you draw 2 cards, and they're like, oh, I guess I'm a Boros deck that has 5 cards in hand right now. It's like, yes, you are. Sure, it's fine.
Yeah, totally. That's everything we want.
Yeah, get to play this on 4. So this has got 5 mana. Pump for +2/+2. And alright, their opponent's got reasonable board position. I'm completely willing to make this trade.
Absolutely. I mean, they're probably not gonna do it.
Yeah.
I guess.
Because they likely might want to be able to power something out.
And like you have combat trick up. You know, you have man up, they don't, right? Like
Yeah.
if you have a combat trick, you win.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why you really combat trick to save your 2/2 for get from their 2/2, but
Sealed like draft, but kind of worse. I am a gigantic proponent of draft. I enjoy sealed for the pre-release experience of getting to know the set.
yep, you'd see lots of cards.
Goodbye, Scorpion. Speaking of see a lot of cards.
Yeah. Hey Tajik,
How you doing?
you gonna come in, buddy?
I'll take that trade every single time.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess that's the the thing about Tajik is that if you can't like hold up the first strike, it's sort of like cool. So I can't. Yeah, that's what I figured it would be.
Yep.
So get in with the Dev Current. Is that the Dissident?
I could just play Conclave Guildmage and then convoke everything into Rosemane.
You could, yeah. Good call.
Like
And then we
just
have a 4/4 hanging out. Yeah,
just go hyper into this turn.
sounds pretty good.
Like, hi, how's it going?
Yeah, man. Here's a board for you.
Yeah, alright.
Now you have mana for first strike on Tajik, but you still can't really attack into him.
Right, you would have to
So-
you would have to be in a very
You
Oh,
spend mana on Tajik, then play a. Oh, do they just have removal?
they just had 2 mana removal.
Oh, sure, yeah. Okay, fair enough.
That'll get the job done.
Yep.
So
Now you get it for
Mentor
6.
in for 6. We get back in for 4.
Yeah. And then we can, convoke out.
I could get in for 3. Where do I want the counter?
I'd probably say on the Dissident, or actually on the Scout.
The Scout's the one that the Scout's the evasive one, which makes it
Mm-hmm.
the one I kind of want to.
Totally. All right, there is Vigilance. They have a blocker. Duh.
Oh, so on the Dissident then. Because that's the one I'd rather trade off.
Yeah, that totally. And like, I don't think they're gonna trade because that means that they are down to like Tajik with nothing to mentor, like with nobody else to attack him with.
All right.
But,
Well, they still kind of are, but
yeah.
yeah, this removal spell, Justice Strike, is really goddamn powerful. Is the way I would put it. It's effectively 2 mana instant speed, destroy target creature for red white.
I think it's effectively the most efficient the most efficient that effect has ever been an instant.
Yeah, like Kiku's Shadow was black that at sorcery. Kiku also had it for black 2 at instant speed. The trick is that you take a look at count how many creatures on this board would die to it. Trick question: Tajik blocks all non-combat damage.
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay, so can't block.
Okay. All right. Well, they're gonna force themselves in for another 6, but I mean, that's okay. Oh man, beautiful. Oh. Do we do that now?
I guess we can wait on it.
I think we wait on it because our opponent has shown that they're willing to like spend tricks and stuff. So like, I think we just get in with our things that can fight through the shield maid.
Yeah. Went with just the 2 there, just the 4 in there.
It's like I wouldn't be surprised if they like do something else to make it so like they can get in for damage,
So they can
able to
mentor,
win.
yeah.
And then like,
Hey, Vigor Spore Worm. Opponent has 0 creatures in their grave, so this is just a 6/4 no text.
Cool. Yeah, that's the sort of thing that would have helped them. You know, like if they played that out and then like did it on Tajik, you just maybe like actually, that's not happening.
Yeah, so that's fine.
How much do you want to get rid of the Tajik versus the worm now?
I think the worm is a bit more of a problem,
Yeah,
right?
totally. Like your centaur can just attack into their board. Like that worm is the problem because like if you attack, then they can trade their 4/4, and then you don't have a ton against Tajik. So.
All right, so we get Surveil 2.
Yep.
I don't care about either of these cards.
Nah.
None of them are getting anything really done.
Nope.
Ooh, mana short on that.
Yeah. If we could attack him with the centaur and then get like, provoke everything for siege worm.
Yeah, that seems good.
It means they don't trade, but if they trade, then that means that they don't like their Tajik goes away. So.
Yeah, I'd be fine with Tajik being removed from this board.
Yeah, and then just get the glaive down.
Okay. So Tajik gone.
Mm-hmm. Seems totally reasonable.
Let's get the glaive down. We got one gate. 3 cards left in our opponent's hand.
Yeah. The more important part of that card is menace.
Yes.
And honestly, vigilance isn't bad either because it means that we can convoke after attacking. So.
Yes. 7th land, or sorry, 5th land, 7th for Siege Worm would be nice as well, just to get this threat on the table.
Yeah.
Heard of Time Spinner. Yeah, I saw a couple tweets about it and saw Ty talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't been something I've seen anything about. I'm gonna try to see if they'll take the trade.
Yep.
They will.
Man, so the other day I was playing. I had a Amara on the board, and I was about to equip the Glaive of the Guild Pack to her, and I was like, oh, then I can attack him with her, and like get her tokens because she'll get menace, and it's like, oh, but she also gets vigilance.
Well.
Welp.
Fearless Halberdier.
All right, well. These weren't going to happen, but we are getting for.
That was
Whoops.
Yeah, Sorry, I'm so used to like hitting 6 in
right
in Magic Online, which puts you into combat, not fully passes your turn.
Ugh.
Well, that's 3 damage lost.
Ain't great. We gotta find like. Well, we need to have something that can block.
Yeah,
that'll do.
Yeah, I still have made a number of those sorts of mistakes just in this because it's like I am so used to the wrong client.
Yeah, or like, because when you F6, like it still hits the attacker step.
Yeah,
right?
it will never pass the attacker step without giving you priority.
Yeah, whereas it's just like, nah, I don't want to do anything else this turn, which
There's-
I guess makes a bit more sense intuitively.
To my knowledge, I want. Well, the thing is there a button like that? Because that's what I want. Pass until response, pass turn, pass. My opponent did something in the background. Oh, they played another copy of that worm, huh?
Ugh, that's bad.
I think that's just gonna be the game here.
I think so.
We have no single card that's powerful enough to take this out, so.
Nope.
That's actually like.
Nope.
Of all the problems with the deck, that's my biggest one. We're supposed to be this deck that has like big old endgame creatures, and we lose to every other color's endgame creatures.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, we're losing to our own color's endgame creature there, but
True, but we lose to we lose to every color's endgame creatures because none of ours match.
Right. Because our biggest deck is a 5/5, so
Yeah. Like, is there anything else that would make sense for?
I'm wondering if it would have been a better idea to instead of trying to get in with that 4/4 and trading with Tajik, if we had just gotten down the Siege Worm first.
Yeah.
It's not a, hindsight is 2020. Oh, we should have done that instead. It's just
No,
like would have been better for us, because then like I think our problem is that our board started getting whittled away because we need to make trades, and the siege worm was stuck in our hand after that.
Right.
So
And
I think
getting that 5/5
when
down.
we have the chance, we should play the 5/5 down. So that's where we don't need like people to block. But
Having scout plus instructor makes me feel okay about this, but
God,
holy
it
heck,
does.
this side
Man,
sucks.
do we need to draw force like immediately?
Yeah, we have 8+ green sources in the deck.
I would maybe just keep it because of like how steep a decline it in quality in best of 1 games. Like
Mulliganing in a best
I
of
feel like
1 is a
whenever-
really good way to just like, yeah.
to just say I lose. So
Okay. So forest is here, we're good.
oh good.
I'm gonna get.
Yeah, I'm getting scout down.
Yeah, we can play it instructor. We can instruct onto that, and like, maybe we can get beast whisper. Oh well, you sure of our number.
Yeah.
This is the weakest part of the mentor creatures. Is almost all of them have so little toughness that they die without any
Right.
any
Without
effort.
combat tricks.
And we have none. Yeah, we have no
Yeah,
combat
we
tricks.
have 0 combat tricks. If we had more combat tricks, that'd be fine.
All right, we can jump the Skyline Scout. I want to draw a forest so I can play Beast Whisperer.
Yes.
Okay, they're just gonna prey upon to make sure I can't ever mentor.
All right.
And play one of the scariest creatures that you can have in Celestia. Light of Champion.
Oh
What does Mentor do in this game? When you attack with a creature that has Mentor, you put a +1/+1 counter on an attacking creature that has lesser power. It is a keyword that does something, unlike Mentor in other games that I've played, where Mentor is actively a poor keyword that makes you lose games for playing it. Okay, I can play...
Yeah, that at least stops them from attacking with their champion no matter what next turn.
Not no matter what.
Okay.
That's not how Light of Champion works.
You're right. Yeah. You're right. It would then trade.
Yes. Well, if they play 2 creatures, then they'll just run over it.
Sure. Okay. Fair enough.
But the question is, do I want to play Portcullis Vine right now? Or do I want to hold that for a future Beast Whisperer?
I want to hold. I think I'm gonna hold that for future Beast Whisperer.
Okay.
Because then it cantrips for 1 mana. I think that's more valuable. Because we always have the Conclave Tribunal to get rid of their champion.
Right. Like soon, and I think I'm gonna have to take that very soon. Okay, Death Touch, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Price of Fame, how you doing?
Ooh.
So I'm thinking Conclave Tribunal on the Light of Champion.
Yeah. Agreed. Before they can start generating value off it.
Yeah, the thing about Light of Champion is that it in addition to having like a Tangle Root sort of thing where it can get bigger by tapping creatures, it also just makes those creatures.
Yep.
Alright, no attacks at the moment. I don't want to trade into that.
Nah, like I'd be fine turning the Gorgon, but they got that token there still, so.
Yep. So
Okay.
they get Knight of
Good
Autumn,
one.
which has destroyed target artifact or enchantment on its.
Okay, well then I guess we're going to be casting Price of Fame on their on their dude again.
Yep.
Fortunately, that means their Knight of Autumn is just gonna be a 2/1.
Yes. But yeah, Knight of Autumn, a extremely powerful rare that does everything.
Yep.
It either can kill an
just wants
artifact
to be a
enchantment, it
sorcerer.
can be huge,
Yeah.
or it can be like the back half of a Kitchen Finks, I think is the best way I've heard it described. So yeah, like we need a creature with less power than Perihelion, and we don't really have that.
Yep.
I'm killing the Light of Champ right now while...
Yeah, and that lets us survey, so we can dig a little bit further, and then it doesn't let them like have like the untap and get indestructible stuff. So
do I want a Righteous Blow?
I think so. They have a lot of 2/1s and 2/2s.
Yeah.
I think we also really want that next forest. So
Right. I kind of want one of these. Thank you for the sub, Burnhead.
yeah, I think the 1 is good.
Because the one would let me attack through Pitiless Gorgon.
Yep. Because it blocks them, we just murder it. So, and that's really what's stopping us from attacking with our
Yeah.
centaur.
2 cards left in hand. Another Pitiless. Okay. Yep.
Okay, well, maybe not so much attacking the Pitiless Gorgon anymore.
Well, we're the one with the evasive creature here, right? Like,
That's true. Yeah, we're the one that gets to like fly in constantly.
yeah.
And yeah, I don't think us playing more creatures really helps our board at all here. So
No, I probably need to start flying in with the scout. My problem flying in with the... Oh, okay,
Yeah.
there's a 4/4, which... That's fine, that just matches ours.
yep,
No, I'm good, thanks.
he gains up to 1 life. Yeah, that's what we wanted out of that card. So
Prey upon, huh?
ooh,
I think I don't know if there's a creature I want to spend that on right now.
no, we don't use that yet. We wait till they play like something like another knight or something, right? Like something that is really high value to get rid of.
Yeah.
We need to-
I'm going to play the Portcullis Vine, though.
Yeah. Because we could sack it to, draw a card.
Right, and
So-
they do have a number of these 2/1s that I do want to, like...
Yep. So that we can at least, like, say if they decide they can just start, like, going by attrition and, like, just attacking with everything, then that suddenly just starts looking less good.
Yeah. Trade 4/4s, I'm guessing? Molder Hulk.
Attacking, I would...
That is a 6/6. Okay.
Yeah, and then we don't... Yeah. The hard time I'm having about like trading 4/4s is that like, do we want to be able to double block that Molder Hulk?
I don't. I think we're gonna like block it with Portcullis, cycle it, and that's how we're gonna deal with it.
Okay, fair enough.
Like,
Okay, cool. Yep, makes sense.
oh, thank God! All right. Second forest.
Oh, good. Okay, cool. Now we can. Then we start getting a little nuts.
It's 2
Hey,
sec.
we'll jump in if we want to.
Yeah, I'm not going to because I want to be able
because we
to.
want to stack that. Yeah.
Yep.
You're right.
But yeah, Beast Whisperer means that like, so whenever we cast a creature, glow spore shaman. This is one of my favorites in the set. Mill 3, and then you may choose to put a
Yeah.
land on top of your library. But like, it's really good early for like fixing in a weird way, and then like late, it's also got a lot of power in like. Okay, so let's go to block, Portcullis Vine, 1 blocker, sack itself, draw a card, draw another Portcullis Vine.
Oh, word. Now we'll draw 2 cards.
All
So
right.
yeah, our basic plan is to just constantly chump. Oh man, we can chump that out
we can-
Molder Hulk forever.
Yeah, like because we can all our cards cycle forever.
Yeah. Like, and a lot of our cards are now double cycling.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and play out our.
Yeah, I would say the Wood Shaper, and then, like, we can either play the Golgari Guild Gate if we want to draw another land.
Oh wow!
Ooh.
Check out our.
Oh boy.
Top
well,
4.
that's all right. Cool. Well, that's
Yep.
4 lands at the bottom, so we only get to actually we. Wood Shaper still worked, right? Our top card was the Troll, so.
So
Yeah, this time we jump with the wood, right?
They just gave me 4 life.
Oh, did we just take a hit?
I'm taking the hit, so I
Yeah,
can jump
sure,
with
why not?
Portcullis Vine on the following turn.
And then we get to keep around a creature with power.
Yeah, so let's play out the Dissident.
Yep.
Cards in deck 16. Glaive of the Old Pact, huh? We've got just 1 gate at the Mo.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play a Parahelion Patrol and then attack for 2.
Yep.
We'll block with Portcullis, cycle.
Yeah, and I think this is starting to look like it is going in our favor.
Yeah.
Like, because we have 4 power on the air that they cannot respond to with the cards they have on board and empty-handed.
Their own Parahelion Patrol. I've got very bad news for them. Glaive of the Old Pact
That's
is
what
gonna.
the Glaive is for.
Yeah.
Glaive of the Guild Pact plus Prey Upon.
Also, as Huzzah says, we have this dumb thing with Glaive of the Guild Pact where I can equip it, mentor to Parahellion, move it to the other Parahellion,
Oh my
mentor
God.
the Parahellion. Like, it starts
Holy
getting
shit.
dumb as
Yeah.
hell.
Okay, you can do a ton of garbage this next turn then.
Why did... Oh, that's a...
Oh, that's a misclick, huh?
Yeah, they're empty-handed. That's just a misclick.
Yeah, that's just... Well,
Yep.
yep, well, I'll eat it. Yep.
Yep. Alright, so... So, Glaive of the Guild Pact... Equip Glaive of the Guild Pact. Prey upon.
Huh.
You fight you. Combat. Get in. And then Mentor goes off, putting a counter on the smaller Parahellion.
Yeah.
And then next turn, I move the Glaive, and then this will have 4, and it'll be able to Mentor back.
Right, mentor back up to 3, and then... But I mean...
Our opponent will be dead.
That's cool and all, but yeah, your opponent is dead on your next attack if they don't draw an answer, so... That's not quite an answer.
I don't even think that stops them from losing on the next turn. I attack for 7 in the air still.
Yeah, fair enough. You can jump your dude.
So yeah, let's just not even bother with...
Yeah, let's just attack in and see what they do. And then if they, you know...
Alright, Parahellion patrol's back to normal.
Yeah, alright.
Oop. Hey, evasion wins games, everybody.
Yep, turns out.
Also, drawing 5 cards off of
Yeah,
the Beast Whisperer.
I'm gonna say Beast Whisperer wins games. Like, if you get it down, your opponent just has to stare at it and go like, okay, I guess you get to draw cards, and if you cast a spell that advances your board.
Oh.
Okay.
Also, some of your spells have Convoke, so you can tap your board to advance your board.
Oh, dang. And some of your cards draw you cards already when they enter the battlefield. Or, I guess maybe just put 4 lands on the bottom of your library, but that's also kind of okay.
Right. Creatures that make you draw, and yeah, so there originally was a creature of that nature in original Rav. It was a 6 mana creature, though. So it came down a little later. That was 6 mana 5/5, I think.
Yeah, so this is looking like a turn 4 Runebane Centaur.
Yep. And like I can play out my 10th District Guard as bear. The ability on 10th District Guard is so like null.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, it exists if you have a lot of like mentor things you want to get in. It does mean like cool. You get to like ooh.
Do I want to beetle first, then guard? Because beetle could attack as a 2/3 then, or
Yeah,
I could guard, or guard then beetle, and that actually guard then beetle seems a little
Yeah,
more.
guard the beetle means you attack him with a 3/3.
Yeah.
So, like, and then we just have the beetle around to be a convoke.
And we have multiple things that we want to convoke.
Yeah. So basically, it turns into a land. Which
I'm
is
fine with that.
Fine. Totally fine.
Trump blocking land. Deadweight. Thought Erasure. Oh.
Oh.
Well, there goes Rosemane
Well,
Centaur on like
yeah.
a 100%, right? Like.
Yeah, basically, unless they're real scared of Siege Worm, which I don't know why they would be.
Yeah. It's okay. We got more Rosemane Centaurs where that came from.
Yeah, we do.
Thought Erasure gets the job done. The Surveil's nice on it.
Yeah, totally. Like, I will pay an extra mana and go to a different color for Thoughtseize with no, like, with, like, some upside.
Yeah.
Like, considering that Thoughtseize on 1 mana has a downside, unless you're in a specific deck.
Alright, I'm gonna go Beetle in still.
Yeah, I think that's the best call. Like Guild Mage is nice to see for way late in the game.
Pro tip, if you conceded there, they'd have the spooky music in their client until they quit. Ooh.
Oh, man. Oh, that's worth it then.
Okay, okay.
I guess if you know you're going to lose a game, and your opponent is just styling on you and they're, like, surveilling, you can just, like, curse them. Well, now knocking in seems worse.
I'm still doing it.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's actually totally fine. Then you're trading your 2 for their 3, and they don't get to use the death trigger.
Yeah,
so.
and we still get Siege Room next turn.
Yep, that's true.
As long as nothing happens to our creatures.
Right. I guess they could cast removal, but if they're casting removal, it probably means that they're not like it's probably gonna be Artful Takedown, which means that we're not attacking it either. So, kind of think the
Ooh, okay, Night Veil Predator, huh?
well, that trades with a worm pretty okay.
Yeah, and yeah, so Flying Death Touch hexproof. Cannot be stopped.
No.
This cycle here, this like double color cycle, they're all incredibly powerful.
Yes. And Nightveil Predators may be one of the most powerful.
Yeah. Oh, they're just gonna 2-for-1 themselves on my Siege Worm. That actually seems pretty reasonable.
Yep.
Oddly enough, my Grappling Sundew will block Night Veil Predator.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's expensive to block it forever, but honestly, that might be worth it.
It will do it if I absolutely, positively, 100% need to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Portcullis is fine.
And for now, you're racing it, so...
Hey, President Art. We have an incredibly mediocre Celestia deck.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how much I could stress the mediocrity that is what we have here.
If we had like any fixing in Selesnya or Boros, like this deck would look so much better.
Okay, no blocks. Okay, 5th land means we do have the block on Night Veil Predator now, so that's good.
Yep. Unfortunately, we also can't really attack.
Yeah, because that Necrolisk is just kind of there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! Vicious Rumors.
Okay, well,
Oh no, they milled the Portcullis fine.
oh, that's a bummer.
Our Prey Bond's gone, but I also,
We
like...
didn't ever need to prey on, so...
Okay, and then Ocean Rain, that's pretty good.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
This card's incredible, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, hanging out in the Matrix means you get to survey the bones.
Yeah, God. Oh, I want to eat the bones.
Okay. Speaking of the bones...
The barrier bones.
Yeah, we got Grave Lord Nito's tomb just hanging out here.
Seems like a great thing to sacrifice to your Necrolisk.
Yeah, I don't know where this... Where is, like, Grave Lord Nito's tomb in Ravnica?
Oh, God. I mean, that city goes down deep.
Surveil is just plain better scry in 99% of cases? Yes.
Yeah.
Like... Yeah, like, there are, like, you can, like, deck yourself with it, but having access to the card because it's in your grave is almost always going to be better, so...
Yeah. So unfortunately, this means we don't have the mana to, like, advance board and block.
Right.
Predator, but, like...
Yeah, we'll have to decide when we want to take the turns off for
right.
that.
Like, when we want to say we want a 2-2. Which means, I mean, like, it depends on what they have, but, like, we can pretty reasonably, I think, take a few more hits from that before needing to say, no, we always need to block it, so...
Okay, they're going with the Necrolisk.
Yep, that seems fair. I mean, like, here, we could just use it this once. To, make ourselves another 2-2. And then, well, actually, no, the time never doesn't work on that, never mind.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we could, like... Yeah, we can't get enough blockers for that, so
Yeah, we just don't have enough power.
Yeah. Ugh, this is tough.
I'm just gonna go Indestructible and block Night Veil Predator here.
Yeah.
We'll take 4. This doesn't, like, keep Menace. It's just, like...
Right, it's just that one turn, so...
Gains Menace still on the turn, and they have to keep throwing. Also, we can attack in now. Hey!
Oh, hello. That is good for our future.
I think we need to get this down.
Yes, agreed. And then hope that we just like draw like cheap stuff. Like what I would love.
Oh,
is
it's not
to draw-
resolving.
Oh, they just got a
Disdainful stroke.
Oh, yikes.
That's kind of bad for us.
Yeah, that's kind of bad. Because now it means that we can't really block very well.
Okay, so I can block with Portcullis Vine, sack it, draw. I left up the Iron Shell Beetle in case a menace happened, like, in case they literally just played a creature and then menaced. Yes, sack itself. Okay. What are we looking for?
I think any...
Kill spell for the Necrolisk?
Yeah.
Planes, that ain't it.
Nope. I think that means we chump with the, like, beetle. I mean,
Yeah.
we can get him with our Guild Mage. We're not...
I'm not gonna wanna... I kinda wanna
Fair enough.
activate it.
Fair enough.
We're in what you would call a bad position.
Yeah.
So let's make the White Elf Vigilance that can attack.
Yep. Okay, well we can play that and like keep up our
Indestructibility or our activation, but it's, let's
Yep.
be real here, it's the indestructibility.
it's the indestructibility at this point, like because we are going to use that indestructibility until we don't think we need it for like any more time, right?
Yep.
And we just hope our opponent's been working as hard as we have the past few turns.
Oh, they're just playing a card to surveil to. That doesn't actually change anything.
No, it doesn't. Well, it makes our block like a double block on the Basilisk Carter.
I wanted to double block on the Understanding Necrolisk, but, like,
Yeah.
instead I'm just gonna single block with Dissident.
Yep. And if you wanted to, you could, yeah, it's not a real option. If we had more mana, you could activate the Dissident, but
We're so, like,
yeah, we're so far behind, we can't.
yeah, we don't have the ability to do that.
We have to just chump with the Dissident.
And activate for indestructibility.
Yep.
Okay, so we can play 3 drops off the top. We can play 4 drops off the top now.
Fantastic. Yeah. What's their graveyard count looking like? I wanna calculate chances of them drawing lands.
0 right now. They played a Surveil 2 card and they only milled 1, so
Okay.
I can tell you with certainty.
Yeah. They had something they want on the top right now, but yeah.
But the number of lands they actually have in the grave is 2 additional on top of their 9 they have in play.
Yeah.
But okay, so they just wanted another threat,
Which, you know what? Fair enough.
which they probably sack immediately to Undercity Necrolisk.
Yeah, because that means you have to chump with like 2 of your guys to like not die.
Yeah.
Well, that's who's a sorcery, so
All right, and we're in combat right now.
yep. So they're not doing that.
How about the double block on it?
I think the double block on it is. I think it's your best option.
Like, it's the double block on it, and then we have to draw removal.
Yep. Or another creature to jump with. But it has to be, you know.
Well, another creature to chump with isn't, like... That's nothing. That, you know, like, that's... that'll technically get us another turn, but like, then that just means we've delayed that draw to next turn. We need to draw.
Yeah.
We need to either draw a 4/4 or something that can block Omni Spell, or well. So yeah, and we've got that, but we're in this like now we're in the abyss loop.
Yep.
And we don't have a way of getting out of it. Yeah, and then there's another creature from our opponent.
Yeah. Well, crud. Yeah, we needed removal, like, you know, we needed, like, Centaur. But Centaur's too expensive. So...
Yeah, we couldn't even play the Centaur if we drew it, which is the creature we definitely wanted, but...
Yep. Well, that's the ball game.
Yeah. But yeah, this is also the reason I'm a very, very huge fan of Dimir in this limited format.
Yes.
Is because, like... I guess this is showing... When you have Surveil as your main mechanic, it means that when you get to these positions in the game, you're not going to draw dead compared to the other player.
You are drawing more alive than the other person, at least.
Alright. 1 and 2. Let's see if we can shore that up.
My goal for these is always to hit 3 wins, because the jumps from 1 to 2 to like 0 to 3 wins in terms of gems is so insane.
Yeah, it's a little. Like, it's a much bigger jump.
Like
hey,
going,
Anthony, thank you for the sub.
Going 2 to 3 is 600 gold to 1200 gold. Going 3 to 4 is 1200 to 1400. So like, it is an incredibly huge jump there. Yeah, alright.
Kind of wish this was like not a guild gate and it was a forest, but because then we would have a possible turn 3. But
you know, I will take you know, guild gate, vines, guild gate.
Yeah. Opponent's on Dimir, so
yeah.
Dimir has a lot of 1/3s on 2 as well. None of them there, though. That's good.
Excellent. Ooh, Wood Shaper's a good one to see.
Yeah, I like that card for us. It's, like, effectively cycles real far.
Yep. And if it cycles into a Convoke thing, it helps get out that Convoke thing.
Okay, Pitiless Gorgon, sure.
Probably fine just attacking into that, 0/2/2.
Yeah, if they want to trade with that, I'm fine.
Yeah, that sounds beautiful. You just, like,
I would love that outcome.
Like, so yeah, if they do the trade here, then we get down our Courser or our Centaur, and then if they don't, then we get down the Patrol.
Yeah, because the Patrol can get through.
Yep.
It's a good question.
They are really thinking about it.
Yeah. It's odd. Like clearly your creature has Death Touch, so there's no, like, there's no combat trick outside, though, you know, I would have to have a hell of a combat trick to win it.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what they get 2 on 4. Blade Crafter! Wow, that's garbage for you, ain't it?
Whew.
I'll sack my Portcullis Vine for your 3/2.
Oh yeah, totally. Yep, 100%. Nice 3-mana Edict, I guess. Sir, do we get down the Centaur, or do we get down the Wood Shaper? I kind of feel like the Wood Shaper's more won the situation.
I kind of want to push the advantage.
Yeah, because I guess you can get down the Centaur, and then, like, if they're just like, well, fine, I'll just leave back my like Death Touch. It's like, cool, price of fame.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, spending my 4-mana removal spell under 3-mana creature, but I can still get to Surveil too.
Oop, they just played a green and another Plague Crafter. Oh my god.
Okay, we'll sacrifice our 2/2. This isn't a problem for us.
Really, I don't care.
We're full of men.
You can keep doing that.
Sure, totally.
Really?
All right. Get it for 6th turn. Oh,
Really?
get it for 6 next turn and play a Wood Shaper.
Yeah. Alright, Wood Shaper, what you got for us? Another Centaur? Which is literally playable on the turn.
I'm into another Centaur. Like,
Because
yeah,
all my creatures have vigilance.
They're all vigilant. Yeah. Oh my god.
Alright, and then Centaur. Whoa, the power of vigilance. This is why I really like the Centaur.
Yes.
Okay, opponent is looking at our Parahelion like they've got a kill spell or something. We've got Price of Fame. Severed Strands, 2 for 1 themselves on a Centaur, okay.
Yeah, cool.
That puts them up to 8.
Yep.
Which is their life total, if they don't produce another blocker. Erstwhile Trooper, just...
3 mana to do so. Okay. I can trade with the Centaur.
Sure.
You gotta discard a card to do it, so it's a 2 for 1, but yeah.
Are you attacking with a Pitiless Gorgon? Okay.
Please.
I saw them go to combat.
Yeah, they're like, do I do it? I don't do it.
Right, I'm gonna Price of Fame the Pitiless Gorgon.
Yep. And then attack with everything?
Yeah. Which is forcing them to have the creature in hand for a 2 for 1 trade.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And it should... Oh, look, another Centaur on the top.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so Erstwhile Troopers is pretty good. Like, with the threat that it has.
Mm-hmm. Like, just being able to, like, say, hey, I could be a 4/4 if I want to be, is pretty big. But yeah, this basically means that if they want to trade with a Centaur, they need to, okay, so they're, oh, they might, are they going to block there, then, like, keep around their Trooper? I guess I think that might be their best option.
They can do that, and they discarded a, trying to see the card, Swarm Guild Mage. The problem is they go to 2, and I have a 2-power flyer.
Right. They need to have, like, a flyer in
So their
hand?
final card in hand is not a flyer. It did give their Trooper +5/+2 in Menace, but my life total's 16.
Yeah, that's fine. Take it. Man, the performance of Infinite Centaurs just makes me think we won't put that forward.
I was thinking the same thing.
Like, considering that, like, the game where we crushed our opponent... I mean, to be fair, our opponent was also making some suboptimal plays.
Right, but, like, a 4/4 is still just the largest threat we can possibly have under our belt.
Totally. So, yeah, like, and the fact we can get it down so early, that, like, we can start threatening our opponent with 4/4s from, like,
Yeah, let's put that in. Let's take out...
Do you think you want to get a creature out or a removal spell out? Maybe Glaive of the Guild Pact, or does that provide enough utility that it should stay?
I've been liking the glaive on our evasive creatures. On the Parahelion Patrol, I think it's very strong. Everywhere else, it's not too great, but...
But I mean, on the Patrol, it's a buster.
Right, because
it's big enough to mentor.
They can finally mentor, which is something it really, really needs.
I think I might say the
10th Drift
the Blade Instructor.
Oh, Blade Instructor.
The Blade Instructor, just because like that has, I think, not really performed at all for us.
I was thinking something like 10th District Guard.
Yeah, that also seems fine. Just getting rid of some random bear.
Yeah, because it's like bear with some text, I suppose. Like
yeah, like that's bear with like your mentor guys get in more easily. But we don't really have that much mentor that isn't evasive. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 8. Now let's keep it. Keep it the same. I'll keep it 8 and 8.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that we're learning true facts, even on the. This is something I enjoy a lot about Sealed and Magic in general. Is that even with a deck that's like, oh wow, this looks so bad, you find the things that work and you get to learn about.
Oh. We can play everything in the hand.
It's true, and if we draw a creature anywhere before turn 4, we get a centaur.
God, it just like shouldn't be a keep, but I also feel so bad to mulligan an arena.
Let's ride. Let's see where this leads.
Sure, let's see what happens.
This is a
like I'm sure we'll draw like our portcullis vines and then just be like, sweet.
We need any creature on the next 2 draw steps gets a centaur on 4.
Yeah.
Opponent has a 1/1 hasty creature, so they are out the gates.
Okay.
Alright. Wait, I didn't take a factor into this.
What?
You're here.
Oh fuck, you're right. Oh,
I completely forgot about that.
Oh fuck. All right, I'm sorry. We're boned.
Like, I didn't think about that at all until right now.
Ugh.
Okay, portcullis vine. Hi.
Okay, great. A turn late, but that is okay.
Is there an overlay for this game like Eternal? Yes. Arena does have a Twitch overlay that exists. Boros Challenger is 4 to pump. Sure.
Yep. So like they will not be able to. So we can pretty safely block it if they want to. Like
they want to
kill our vines, then please feel free to spend a card on that one. But
wow. A locksmith.
Ooh.
Goodness, our opponent is all about Boros aggression here. Holy shit.
Yep. Oh man, and Hunted Witness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so our portcullis vine isn't going to be doing anything pretty soon.
Yeah.
Because locksmith just says defender can't block.
It's me paying for our centaur, I think.
Yeah. Hey, Beast Whisperer.
Do we have time to get that down?
I don't think we do this turn. I think we need to get a centaur down now, and then next turn we get down the Whisperer.
Okay, sure, that makes sense. Because like this makes it so their challenger just like can't attack unless they have something.
Right, they would need to have. They would need to have like True Trick.
Yes. I guess Sure Strike is a real thing they could have.
And there's a +2/+2 in white for like, it's like gain a life for each attacking creature +2/+2.
I've ruined my opponent's combat math off that one before.
Hey, everybody in.
The race off it. Okay. I'm
gonna block the locksmith.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So that we can.
So we can use our that makes sense to me.
And if they do have a +2/+2 trick, like I guess we'll lose our centaur, but we'll still trade. Whereas if I went on Boros Challenger and they had the +2/+2 trick, we would not trade, which they did. So we correctly identified where our opponent is. I still think this is a Beast Whisperer safe turn.
I think so.
Ooh, Righteous Blow makes it even safer.
Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Excellent.
Because we have 2 blockers. We have Beast Whisperer and Portcullis Vine.
Recently, the auto tapper has been much more correct about like recognizing that you have like 1 white mana like instant in your hand and not tapping your planes.
I've had it fuck up still.
Yeah.
Enough that it like was noticeable. Where I was like, oh, well. Okay, so they really can't make much of an attack because they would like hit me for 2 and then lose like Torch Courier.
Yeah. I just think like sack the Torch Courier to get in with their bodyguard.
God, I think.
Ooh.
Do I just want to tap out for this centaur? Or do we want that Wojak bodyguard off the table?
I think I would tap out for the centaur. Because it draws you a card like, I guess if it can kill your centaur like next turn, then like they can't really easily attack. But I mean, they're not going to be able to, you know. I think this is worthwhile because then we also still have that righteous blow.
Yeah, and the righteous blow
like,
can like make some of their mentoring weird. Where like they try to mentor on Torch Courier or Hunted Witness,
and
fail.
then we kill it. Yeah. So, does mentor like what's the actual wording on mentor?
It has to be true at the beginning of targeting and at the end of targeting.
Okay, cool. So it is target creature.
Target creature,
which means they cannot like bodyguard their challenger and then challenger their like torch. Okay.
Yeah, the way they would have to do this, they would have had to draw on 4th untapped land, pump challenger, have them bolt, and then like.
Okay, so they. All right, so they have 2 mana up for this turn.
However, they're probably just buffing their. Well, the thing is, like, they can't. If they attack it with a bodyguard plus challenger, like, I have a 4/4.
Yeah, right. You can just eat their challenger.
I eat the bones. So, okay, blade instructor cantrips. I think we take that first.
Yeah, definitely.
And then I can play Conclave Tribunal on, like, Wojek Bodyguard.
I think that's your... Well, I'm still wondering if the Challenger is the bigger threat. The Challenger can self-pump.
Challenger can pump and... Yeah, okay.
And that's the scary part to me, is that they can attack with a 4/5 if we don't deal with it.
No, how would they get it up to that if we got rid of the Bodyguard?
Okay, good point.
Like it would take them
3/4. You're right. Okay, yeah, the Bodyguard might be the best bet then.
Yeah, mostly my thing is that our opponent's been like very limited on mana.
Right. So.
Okay, here's the other question. I need to convoke on this.
I would say probably the Beast Whisperer. Like, we don't want to lose that in combat ever.
Yeah, that probably should never be in combat. So.
So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of want my opponent to have to, like... Okay, so let's get rid of the Bodyguard.
Now if they spend all their mana to pump their challengers, they can like get a mentor on something. Their attacks still look like hell.
Oh, also they come in and we righteous blow whatever they went and mentored, and then like
right, and then we like can trade our instructor with another thing they come in with. That oh hell yes.
That would 2-for-2 trade my 4/4 with their Crater Maker and their Boros Challenger.
Yep.
Is that worth it?
I think so. Because that would leave them with 2 2/2s on board. And we'd have an 0/3 and a 3/1 and a 2/3. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they have the combat trick, or else they would have.
Yeah, agreed.
They would have went into combat. That's why we call them combat tricks.
Yep.
Like they're just gonna sack their Crater Maker and make this a 2-for-2.
Yeah.
Anyone know how many wins I need to play sealed? You need to play 1 game, then you need to play a game where you played 5 lands, and then you need to deal 10 damage. Once all 3 of those quests are finished, you have access to the game modes. Actually getting into the sealed format, like either you need to have a pre-release code from the from like one of the pre-releases, or 2,000 gems.
Yeah, 2,000. Which is like honestly kind of a lot. Like considering that a draft is 750.
Yeah. Oh, that's very specific. Yeah, it gives you little quests and it tells you these things. It specifically says like, all right, now play 5 lands, and then you go do that, and then then it's like, okay, now deal 10 damage, and then after that the little tutorial's over.
So is there a world where we sacrifice the Portcullis Vines if we don't need it to?
They're gonna play a 6-drop here, right? Like this is where they play that big 6-drop.
Oh boy, I hope not.
How much is 2,000 gems? I have no idea.
There's a like starter pack for $5 that has like 1,500 gems.
Hey, it's the exact card I was just afraid of.
Yeah, fuck. Oh boy, so that's our instructor just dead.
That's our instructor just dead, and we can't deal with a 5/5.
Yeah.
I think I'm stacking the portcullis vine.
Yeah. My best solution is like we draw a bunch more things to like we draw another 3 power. Like,
Oh, I'm glad
things
they
to
didn't
deal with
haste it.
Oh god, yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess I would have just chumped with portcullis. Do I wait to chump with portcullis vine one more turn?
I think you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
God damn.
Oh boy. I think you attack him with the blade instructor.
Oh, there's no point in it.
Oh
no,
you have righteous
you're
blow,
right. There's
and
righteous
he's gonna die
blow
right now. So yeah. Like,
so I'm
it seems like there's no point in it. Yeah, like your opponent could just take the hit, but yeah, there was a world where we might be able to catch them with that, and then just trade the blade instructor.
That's a really weird play, my friend.
Word, I'll take it. No,
okay.
you want to get rid of the thing that could possibly block it. You know, there's no other mechanics that would happen that would make it so that you couldn't block it.
Right, and like it's not like there's gonna be damage happening in like just a second here that's gonna make you feel like you really should have hit that Beast Whisperer.
Yep. Oh man. Oh boy, really probably should have, huh? And they're only attacking with that, which is really nice because we've had a much harder time blocking their like tutus if our Beast Whisperer had damage marked on it. So yeah, we still have a kill spell.
Yeah, we still have just like the surveil murder.
Yep. We still have Worm, and we still have more Centaurs.
Also,
like,
any creature we draw cycles at this point, so like we can build our board pretty goddamn quick.
Exactly. We just need to start drawing creatures.
I've got bad news for you.
I'm here.
Okay, portcullis vine.
All right, that cycles. That can
a 2/1 that dies immediately but cycles, so that's fine.
Okay, so we play it.
Okay.
Into a 2/3 that doesn't die immediately.
Here it is. Check out what that auto tap's trying to do.
God, it's trying to keep up the dual lands. Yeah, I think it was happening when I didn't have basics. It was working, or when I only had basics, it worked really well. But
yeah, this is what I've had almost all the time, is where it like fails to tap things correctly and.
All right, well then play the Guildgate and
no attacks.
Then do we just chump with the portcullis vines, like knowing we can't like get any value out of it?
Final card was Book Devourer, which is another 4/5 with trample.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Sure, I'm glad it doesn't have haste. Okay, they're coming in with their team. I think that means I have Righteous Blow something.
Yeah, agreed. So
I'm gonna get rid of the torch.
Yeah. That makes sense. Like, don't let them haste things in. The other thing gets a bonus on dying anyway, so.
Yeah.
But.
Now here's the question. Do I just take 7 here? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
I think so, yeah. Like, maintain as big a board as you can to try to, like, stave them off.
Okay, Rose Centaur is here. Thank you.
Okay, that's really good. That's something I would love to see. This means we can, like, you know... It gives us more options.
Yeah, right. Well, 4/4 on the board is, like, very threatening to our opponent.
And then another Righteous Blow. Okay.
So...
So, we can,
Well, I'm gonna get in for my 2.
Yep, definitely. So we can either get rid of their 5/5 or their 4/5 this turn by just Centaur plus Righteous Blow.
Sky Knight Legionnaire, huh? All right.
Okay, sure.
That actively messes the math up.
Yeah, it does. Ugh. I mean, we can trade.
Okay, so let's figure out blocks.
I think it's a portcullis vine on the 5/5.
Yep.
The reason is because the
I think
4/5.
we're trading flyers.
Yep. And then we're trading the
God, the Book Devourer tramples too.
yeah. So this sucks because it means that we need to trade off our Beast Whisperer.
I don't know how we win without that card.
I mean, I'm saying I don't think we can actually like I don't see how we can live through this turn without giving it up.
No, we can.
Okay. Okay.
No. No, we'll take one trample over the Book Devourer.
Right. Exactly.
Crap. Yeah.
Exactly. That's the problem. Is that so that needs to trade with their Hunted Witness.
Damn it. That's
Yeah.
bad.
And this all leaves them with a 5/5, which means that if we draw our
Siege Worm?
our Siege Worm, the thing I was about to say when I saw it happen, we have a chance.
Right. The problem's going to be that Hunted Witness makes a 1/1.
Yep, and we are going down to 2. So, how much mana do you have right now?
11.
11. So we could easily Siege Worm and play another thing if we draw it,
Yes.
and then get to discard no cards and draw no cards. Okay, well we can
But yeah,
we'll play Siege Worm, it trades, and we have one more turn to draw a creature.
yeah. The question asked earlier about how I ended up playing cards in the middle of there, cards that are instant speed, like this one, can be played at any time. So this hits attacking or blocking creatures, and allows us to hopefully get the drop on people.
Mm-hmm.
I need them to have drawn dead.
Yep.
Well, that didn't happen. Is there a card in our deck that can...
We can draw multiple. The Wood Speaker, that's not it. So cool.
Yeah.
Well, I was here, so we drew all our lands.
Yeah, I was gonna say we drew 13 lands, so
And how many cards are left in our library?
13. The lucky number.
Lucky number. So, say we had 9 more. Yeah, it was 9-4 left. Or it was unfortunate, but
Yeah, like the problem was like we just would. In the end of the day, it was our deck a deck that would have benefited from the Centaur gain 4 lifing. The problem is, I think it would have benefited from that.
No.
No, I think it would have benefited from that in a sideboarded game.
Yes.
But we don't get...
We knew our opponent.
Right.
Like against the Boros deck, absolutely put all those in.
Yeah, because they played a bunch of 2/2s, and we were like, here's a 3/3 that puts our life total outside of, death range.
Right. Beautiful. The problem is we don't know. And our deck in the abstract needs to not have, needs to kill our opponent before they can play things that are way too big for us. So...
Yeah. But yeah, this is definitely sealed here, and draft when that opens up is definitely how I would recommend starting if you jump onto Arena. It's in open beta now, so
there should be quick drafts tomorrow night, I think.
Yeah, I think they start tomorrow. There's already quick drafts right now, but they're M19, which sure, I guess. Whatever.
So, yep.
This deck was big green without the big. Yeah, I really like the Centaur.
Centaur's excellent.
Centaur definitely showed its power, and I'm really happy about that.
I think that what we were kind of missing was token makers. We didn't have any of that white make 2 1/1s.
Yeah, or just anything I still stand by that. Just not having any combat tricks in the deck felt really bad.
Yeah, that was also sucked quite a bit.
Obvious, our opponent doesn't know that. They're like, oh, green white. They probably have 6 combat tricks in hand. But
at some point, your bluffs only get you so far to actually have something you can deal with. So
right. So yeah, but yeah, that is the nature of sealed. We played with what we had, and we did well enough with it.
Not bad.
Don't have enough time now for the next one, but we'll be doing more drafts later.
Yeah, for sure. I'm planning on drafting this a bunch, assuming everything shakes out in the sense of being a really fun draft format. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do a lot of drafts.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to catch myself doing more of those, you can always follow. If you want to support the stream, you can always subscribe. There's you get the cool skull. You can give others a cool skull too. I guess that's still going on for a day. If you want to check out Kabanaw, you can see Kabanaw over at twitch.tv/Kabanaw.
Yeah, I do that now and again.
Every once in a month or so.
Some point, I'll be doing like Metroid. Get back to Metroid Prime stuff.
Yeah, where are you on that?
I mean, I haven't done it for almost an entire year.
Right, but what was the last game?
The last game is Metroid Prime 2, which unfortunately it turns out like over half that got lost and I didn't realize it.
Oh.
So I didn't record it locally. I only put it up on like Twitch and then I exported it to YouTube. And then I just saw like the other week like, hey, by the way, this thing failed because it was 15 hours long. And I was like, okay, you know what? Fair enough, YouTube. Yep. You win this round. Yeah. So next up is going to be doing. I think I'm going to do a stream that is both Metroid Pinball and
Hunters.
And Hunters. Okay. So get the DS ones done.
All right.
So we'll see where that ends up. But yeah.
Well, cool. Anyway, we'll be doing more of this either Monday or Wednesday for me. I don't know which of those two is going to be my next card day. Tuesdays when La Milana 2 continues. So, anywho, thank y'all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.